Okay, if your mortgage is renewing in 2026, you really need to pay attention.
If that's you, you're not alone, and a brand new rule just changed everything. You see, 2026 is going to be a record year for renewals, mostly from mortgages signed back in 2021.
And just look at the difference. Back then, rates were around 1.5%. Now they're closer to 4%.
That jump can cause serious payment shock. But there's a new rule that could save you.
It all comes down to something called the mortgage stress test. Let's get into it.
It basically made you prove you could afford a rate 2% higher than your actual one. A buffer, you know?
And the old rule, I kind of trapped you. You had to pass it all over again just to switch lenders.
But here's the game changer. At renewal, you don't need the stress test to switch lenders anymore. This is huge. It means you're not stuck. You finally have the power to shop around for a better rate.
Now, one really important catch, this only works if you're not borrowing any more money.
So, what will rates actually look like in 2026? That's the million-dollar question, right?
Well, most experts think they'll probably stay stable, maybe a small drop, but no guarantees.
And those super low rates from 2021? Yeah, we're probably not seeing those again, ever.
Look, 4% isn't actually that bad, historically. It's the high home prices that hurt.
The government is trying to help with affordability, rolling out policies aimed at new buyers.
A big one is an HST rebate on new builds. And who counts as a first-time buyer is changing.
The definition is broader now. So, even if you've owned before, you might just qualify.
But even with these programs, how tough is it for someone brand new to get into the market?
Well, here's a quick rule of thumb. You can usually borrow about 4.5 times your income.
So for an average $500,000 home, you'll need a household income of about $125,000.
That's doable for a couple, sure. But for a single person, that's a massive challenge.
Which leaves us with the big question. Is the dream of homeownership getting closer or further away?